you think of London, bubble tea isn't the first thing that comes to mind, but bubble tea is always on my mind. So I've been on a mission to find out which ones are actually worth your time and money. In the video, I'm visiting 6 of my favorite bubble tea spots that I've found. Some iconic, some underrated. But all of them are super tasty and I'll be rating them so you can try them out on your next outing in London. The first store is coming right up. Come on, let's go. Our first spot is a bit of a hidden gem, Bubble Magik. Bubble Magik currently has 3 branches in Greater London, but the most well-known location is the one in Selfridges on Oxford Street. Located on level 4 of Selfridges, it is an ideal location for a quick pit stop to rest while shopping. This bubble tea shop is super cute looking with no real seating to offer apart from a standing bar. I do love the vibe of the store though, with its pastel colours and rows of bubble tea on display. The store looks clean and neat with plenty of tissues and straws stock. For the vibe check, it is a 4 out of 5 for me. Bubble Magik offers a wide range of bubble tea flavours and combinations, catering to diverse tastes and preferences. Here they offer classic milk tea flavours, cheese foams tea, as well as extensive list of fruit teas. There is even an option to make your own and customize your fruit tea by selecting your preferred toppings. In terms of variety, I would give it a 5 out of 5. It seems like they have introduced a new range of milk tea using ceremonial grade matcha from Uji, Japan recently. I usually go for the classic pearl milk tea, but today I'm going to try the signature menu for the first time, the mango and lychee fruit tea with strawberry popping boba. Like most bubble tea stores, it comes with 2 sizes. My bubble tea is ready now. Let's give it a try. I was feeling pretty thirsty, so I ended up getting a large size which cost £5. This is the first time trying a fruit tea at Bubble Magik, but I got to say it was pretty good. It's light and refreshing and it tastes very natural. I would give it a 4 out of 5 for value for money. In terms of the popping pearls, you get a decent amount. The flavour is pretty nice and is not too artificial. Personally, I prefer regular pearls. In terms of boba, I would say a 2 out of 5, as it's missing that true factor for me. I got 30% sugar, which is what I usually get, but this wasn't as sweet as I liked it. You will find Bubble Magik as a pleasant surprise and a nice pick-me-up after a long day of department store shopping, so make sure you give it a try next time you're in Selfridges. The next bubble tea shop is no stranger if you're a bubble tea enthusiast. This is Haiti on New Oxford Street. Haiti is a bubble tea chain store from China established in 2012 and is famous for being the creators of the cheese foam milk tea. Their store in New Oxford Street is stunning, with sleek concrete finished countertops, artistic open seating, sleek Chinese ink design, and a real coffee shop vibe. The store is very stylish and futuristic, and you can take some cute photos here for the gram. You can see this is quite a popular spot for friends to meet and chill over bubble tea. Needless to say, it's a 6 out of 5 vibe check here. Haiti does have quite a large menu, but it doesn't leave much room for customization on elements such as tea, milk options, toppings, and sizes. So the menu variety is again a 3 out of 5 for me. However, I think the signature drinks are quite unique and definitely worth the try. There is usually quite a wait at Haiti, so make sure you utilize the seatings. I got the Supreme Brown Sugar Boulder Milk Tea in regular size because it only comes in one size. It cost me £5.90 for this.
It has cheese foam and brown sugar boba. Let's give it a try. Make sure you stir it a bit to get the brown sugar on the bottom. It's really good. It's not overly sweet, and the cheese foam is really smooth and light.
The cheese foam makes the drink creamier and turns the drink into a delicious dessert. The sweetness of the brown sugar and the creaminess of the cheese foam slightly overshadows the tea flavor. The only disappointing element of this drink would be the boba. The boba is quite small and soft, so there wasn't too much to chew on. The boba was also a little bit too sweet for me, and I wish they gave a bit more toppings in this drink. Unfortunately, there wasn't really a chew factor in this drink, so I would rate it a 1 out of 5.
I guess this elevated bubble tea comes with an elevated price. The tea here is on a pricier side, but I would say it's quite worth it because the quality of tea is really good and they don't use the syrup.
Haiti is committed to using fresh ingredients with no artificial creamers and flavors, making it a slightly healthier option when it comes to treating yourself. Overall, the drinks here are delicious and high quality.
I would say the value of money is 3 out of 5.
When I feel like treating myself, I always come here because the store is more than just a bubble tea shop. It's more like a concept store, and it feels so nice to chill here and enjoy a bubble tea. Welcome to Yicha, an underrated gem just outside of Aldgate East Tube Station. The interior of the store is very colourful and is cutely decorated with cat motifs throughout the store. However, it is a very much to-go store with minimal fixed seating. But overall, the store is quite standard in terms of its presentation. So I would say it's a 2 out of 5 for the vibe check. As you can see, the menu is very extensive with orders like Three Brothers Milk Tea, Crown Cream Tea and Yakult Green Tea that you don't find at many other stores. For menu variety, it's gotta be a 5 out of 5. The top seller is of course Brown Sugar Pearl Milk Tea. Yicha has a loyalty program where you can get a free drink on your 7th visit. Since it's a small store, I decided to get takeaway and drink it later. I took the rare chance and got a Three Brother milk tea, which has 3 different toppings. This one, it has red bean, pearls, and herbal jelly. I got it in the large size because I was feeling quite thirsty. It cost me £5. I think for a large size with 3 toppings, £5 is a real steal. So with value for money, I will rank it 5 out of 5. Let's give it a try. The tea flavor isn't crazily strong. It's quite subtle, but all the toppings are nicely sweetened. It's not overly sweet, and along with the topping, the milk tea tastes really good. The tea and milk is quite well balanced. The only disappointing thing I think is that there isn't that many pearls in this, but the pearl is quite chewy and big, and I like how it's not overly sweet. It's not really soaked in brown sugar syrup. It's quite clean in terms of the taste. For the boba texture, I'll give it a 3 out of 5. This is a textbook standard of what a good boba should taste like. The drink was £5, but considering it has 3 toppings in one, I would say it's quite good value for money. I would give this a 5 out of 5. Three Guys milk tea has always been my favorite. I usually don't like it when it has red bean, but this one, the red bean is not too crazily powering. And it's actually quite well balanced with the other toppings. So this drink is actually really, really good. Next on the list is a classic and staple in London when you're looking for bubble tea, T4. T4 is a well-known Taiwanese origin bubble tea chain with locations across London. It's reliable, familiar, and a go-to for many locals including myself. T4 uses real Taiwanese tea leaf brewed fresh in small batches, and imperfect batches are discarded. Even when you go to different branches across London, the consistency and quality are apparent. T4 also has an extensive drink menu from milk teas, fruit teas to milkshakes. There is something for everyone. Here you can adjust sugar and ice levels to your liking and add toppings to your preference. Drinks comes in two sizes, regular and large. For menu variety, it's a 5 out of 5 for me. One of the downsides to T4 is that since it's usually located in shopping centres, high streets and transport hubs, it can get really busy on weekends with huge lines, so the wait can be quite long sometimes. They also have a membership program where for every 10 drinks you can get one for free.
After a short wait, I got my bubble tea. Okay, let's give it a try. I got 30% sugar, and at T4 you can choose different types of tea that you want. There's 4 choices. There's royal tea, green tea, black tea, and another one that I can't remember, but I usually go for the royal tea because I like how it's lighter. I really like my tea light and refreshing, so I really like that. I feel like the sugar they use here is a little bit different. It tastes more like cane sugar compared to the normal brown sugar that you get in milk teas. One thing I love about T4 is how available it is. There's heaps of chain stores around in London, and I love how they give you so much pearls. In terms of the tea flavour, I don't think it's as strong as the other ones we've tried so far, but I'll give it a 3 out of 5. And in terms of the pearls, this one is the best pearls out of all the milk teas I've tried so far. I'll give it a 5 out of 5 for chew factor.
The boba is pretty big, plump, and cooked to perfection. I personally think this amount of boba is perfect. Today I decided to go to the Canary Wharf branch. This branch of T4 is small but offers seatings and is well lit and clean. I would give it a 3 out of 5 for the vibes of the store.
This costs for £80, which I think is quite worth in terms of the amount of pearls you get. So I'll give it a 4 out of 5 for value for money.
T4 menu is not just limited to drinks. They also serve popular Asian street snacks such as bubble waffles and Taiwanese popcorn chicken. I was feeling pretty hungry, so I decided to get a popcorn chicken to try. Be mindful that you do need to wait a little bit since they do fry it on the spot once you place the order. You get around 10 to 12 pieces depending on the sizes. It looks pretty good. Time to try it. It was pretty delicious and very flavorful. Some of them weren't very crispy, but the flavors was on point. T4 is like that dependable friend that you can always rely on. I had it many times and the quality and surface is super consistent. If you don't have it on your regular list, you better add it on now. The next two spots are in Chinatown because this video wouldn't be completed without a visit there. There are lots of bubble tea stores in Chinatown, but my first recommendation is Lucky Tea. Lucky Tea is a small independent bubble tea store that has 6 locations throughout Greater London.
We're here at Lucky Tea. It looks completely different from the last time I visited because it seems like recently they have renovated. It used to be just a really small store, kind of a takeaway store, but now they've changed it completely. They revamped it, it has really nice interior design, and they also revamped their logo. Now there's an upstairs area where there is seatings around, which is really nice, and they even have an aircon in the upstairs area, so it's perfect for the weather like now when it's super hot to just chill here with your friends or just to run away from the heat from outside.
A little bit random, but they have a photo booth machine here. Unfortunately, it wasn't working when I visited, but it could be a fun activity next time you visit.
In terms of vibe check of the store, I'll give it 5 out of 5 just because it's brand new. It's a real improvement from last time that I visited. It's a lot cleaner, more spacious, and they have a very extensive menu now compared to before. I saw they even had bingsu, which is pretty cool to find that at a milk tea place. And they also extended the menu to have coffees like lattes as well now.
Lucky Tea has improved on their customization as there is now an option to get alternative milk like oat milk instead. You can order at the counter or self-checkout using these tablets kiosks attached on the wall. The benefit of ordering from a kiosk is that you can visually see what each drink entails. Here at Lucky Tea, they regularly serve up seasonal specials with their most popular drinks being the Yakult series and classic milk teas.
One of their signatures here is the grape slushy with agar pearls, but because today was kind of cold in London, so I decided not to get that, and I tried another of their signature, which is the classic pearl milk tea. I've got it in the small size, which costs £4.95.
For a regular, this is on the pricier side as you can get a large size with 3 toppings for £5 at Yicha. So for that, I will give it a 3 out of 5 for value for money.
So let's give it a try. I got the jasmine tea flavor instead of the original milk tea. This was really good. It has a really strong jasmine tea flavor, which I really like. It's less heavy, more light, and more, I would say, fruity in a sense compared to original black tea. The pearls here has such a good chew factor. I'll give that a 4 out of 5.
There isn't a lot of boba in this drink, so it was a little bit disappointing. But the star of the show is the strong tea aroma and how well balanced the drink is as a whole, as well as the experience of the store. Definitely don't sleep on this hidden gem in Chinatown. Next time you're around, make sure to give Lucky Tea a try for yourself. Our last stop is just a stone's throw from Lucky Tea in Chinatown. This is Purcha, located on the corner of Charing Cross Road and Lichfield Street. Purcha is another trendy Taiwanese chain store that has 3 branches in London. What's unique about Purcha is its freshly brewed loose leaf tea with the espresso-like brewing method. So every cup is made on the spot with fresh pan-picked tea leaves with double chewy pearls for an unmatched Taiwanese taste. In terms of their menu, there isn't that many variety here, but there are more customizable options. For example, they offer both oat milk and almond milk. Like T4, they also sell Asian street food snacks. For menu choices, I'll give it a 3 out of 5.
Now this store is an absolute vibe. With tea leaves and their machines on display. What I like the best about this place is that there's seatings in the store. There's heaps of different types of seatings with car seatings as well as small tables if you wanted to come here alone. It's a great place to study or a quick stop over, and it's a really good place to meet up with your friend. The store is really clean and spacious, and the design is so cute and on point. One thing I love about Purcha is that there's always seatings available no matter what time of day you come. They even have their own logo and mascot, which is like a giant puffed up baby. It's a little bit scary, but I'm learning to appreciate it. Anyways, for the vibe check of the place, I will rate it 4 out of 5. It's definitely one of the best milk tea chain stores here in London in terms of its seatings and decorations. So I got my favorite and my go-to for Purcha, Assam Amazing, which is basically an Assam tea with grass jelly and boba pearls, and it's made with fresh milk, and I got 30% sugar and no ice. So let's give it a try. Give it a good little stir.
Despite being a freshly brewed milk tea, the tea flavor is a little weak, and the drink is a bit too milky today. The sweetness of the boba is perfect, but the size and amount are also a bit lacking today. For this, I'll rate the boba a 2 out of 5. You do get a decent amount of grass jelly to substitute for the amount of boba. They also only had one size here. For this drink, it costs £5.80, which is pretty fair as you get 2 toppings. And they're using fresh milk instead of powdered milk. With value for money, it's a 3 out of 5.
Make sure to drop your favorite bubble tea place in the comments and let me know if there's any that I missed that I should try. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in my next adventure. Bye for now.